David Letterman always talks about the top 10 ways to do this or that, and it's always very funny, but this is not going to be 10. I'm going to actually over deliver and give you 20 ways, and it's not for humor, it's serious. 100x, 100x. If you invest $5,000, you could have $500,000. This is a very, very important video. Listen to all 20. Number 20 is the United States government just passed a $1 trillion bill, but they don't have that money. They don't have that money. So if you decide you're going to do a renovation in your home for, say, $50,000 and you don't have the money, you have to borrow it and pay it back. The United States government doesn't do that. They just print it and they never pay it back. And that deteriorates people's respect for the US dollar. And then there's another $1 trillion bill that's coming up soon. You can't just print all that money and expect people to have the same confidence in the US dollar. So what happens when there's a lack of confidence in a major currency? There's what's called a flight to safety. And typically that's to gold. But these days, it's also to Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin goes up, it brings all the other coins up with it, including Metaverse coins. And number 19, even though crypto has been around for over 10 years, since 2009, when Bitcoin started, most countries in the world have no legislation whatsoever surrounding crypto. For example, Slovenia doesn't charge any income tax, either does Portugal, on crypto earnings, but United States thinks they are or wants to, but they're not sure. The legislation is not exactly clear. And that means, because the legislation isn't clear, that we're right at the beginning. We're right at the beginning. And when you get into a wave right at the beginning, then you don't expect 2x or 5x, you can expect 100x. Number 18, El Salvador is the first country on earth to make Bitcoin legal tender. And as you know, the more exposure in the news that Bitcoin gets, the more exciting it is, the more people get used to it, the more people will start investing in it, and the more Bitcoin will go up, and it'll bring the entire crypto market with it, including Meta. And here's an exciting one. Number 17 is Sotheby's, the really distinguished luxury auctioning house. On November 18th, that's just a couple days from now, is auctioning off two important paintings, and they will only accept, they won't accept US dollars, they won't accept pound sterling, they won't accept euro, they will only accept Ethereum, they will only accept cryptocurrency. You can't bid on those two paintings unless you're bidding in Ethereum. Wow, that has never happened before. Number 16 is that Twitter has just announced that they have created a special crypto team in order to study the relationship between Twitter and crypto, so that Twitter can deliver really good value and understand what's going on and maybe get rid of bad or incorrect news and heighten the good news that's coming out. They just don't know enough about it, and they've created a dedicated team to learn more. Twitter, one of the major social media platforms in the world, is now making sure that they understand crypto. Number 15, and here, instead of just announcing it, I'm going to ask you a question. You've seen ATMs where you can put in a card and withdraw cash. If you're in the United States, you draw US dollars. If you're in Europe, you withdraw euro. Is there an ATM machine that transacts Bitcoin, where you put in a card and you can withdraw Bitcoins or you can deposit Bitcoins into your account? Is there such an ATM machine? What do you think? Just say yes or no. Okay, the answer is yes. Yes, there is such a thing. Now, how many do you think there are? Do you think there's 6, 19? What do you think? 24,000. There are 24,000 ATM machines that handle Bitcoin, that transact Bitcoin. And it's not just in the United States, it's in 75 countries in the world, although it's mostly in the United States. In other words, this has taken off, and yet most people don't know anything about it. Number 14, the world famous Kevin O'Leary, star of the TV show Shark Tank, has just announced that 10% of his own personal portfolio is in crypto. Now, when word gets out, when such exciting news gets out, then other people will follow. There's a lot of people who like to follow Kevin O'Leary's financial advice. When they hear this and couple that with all the other things that are going on, then more and more people are going to be investing. And some of them will just invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum because those are the big ones. But others will be hearing about Meta. Others will be hearing about other crypto coins, and the whole market is going to go up. Right now, it's fairly small, but it's getting very, very big. You're getting into it right at the beginning. Number 13. What is number 13? Number 13 is the 12 most Googled coins. I'm going to tell you what they are. The 12 most Googled coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, which is the Binance coin, ADA, which is Cardano, SOL, which is Solana, USDT, which is called a stable coin. It is linked to the US dollar, XRP, which is called Ripple, DOT, Dogecoin, which is a meme coin, USDC, which is also a stable coin, and Shiba Inu and Luna. But why do I list all of those? Because listen carefully, not one of them is in the metaverse. The top 12 most Googled crypto coins, not one of them is in the metaverse. You are getting in right at the beginning where the greatest profits are available. Number 12, the CEO of Twitter just announced that he owns crypto in his personal financial portfolio. Number 11, the world famous CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk, has announced that he owns crypto in his personal portfolio and in Tesla's portfolio. Number 10, and this just came out, the world famous CEO of Apple Computers, Tim Cook, not only announced that he owns a significant amount of crypto, he said it should be part of everybody's portfolio. It should be part of everybody's portfolio. There has never been news like this. Never, ever, ever. It's right at the beginning. Number 9, the mayor of New York City. This is not a small town. This is a major city. And the mayor of New York City is a big person. And when a big person, the mayor of New York City, makes an announcement, it's a big deal. And what did he say? He said that he is going to be taking his paycheck in Bitcoin. The mayor of New York City is taking his paycheck in Bitcoin. As far as I know, this is the first major politician in any city, state, county, country, anywhere in the world that is taking his paycheck in Bitcoin. Number 8. In a recent poll, less than 2% of people anywhere in the world had any idea at all what the heck Metaverse is. They could say things like, oh, it's something to do with Facebook. It's something to do with Mark Zuckerberg. It's something to do with augmented reality or virtual reality or something, but they really had no idea. When 98% of people have no idea at all, then you know you're getting in right at the beginning. And when you get in right at the beginning, 100X in your investment portfolio is available. Number 7, my YouTube channel is the very first YouTube channel in all of YouTube devoted solely to the metaverse. Wow, this is brand new. You're getting in right at the beginning. And now number 6, if you look at all of the crypto market, right from the big guys like Bitcoin and Ethereum, all right down to the tiniest little crypto coins, the total of all that is $3 trillion of market cap. How much of that is Meta? A tiny 26 billion. 26 billion out of 3 trillion. That's like 26 billion out of 3,000 billion. So it's like 26 out of 3,000. It's tiny. It's less than 1%. Less than 1%. You're getting in right at the beginning. Hardly anyone knows about Meta. Hardly anyone has invested in it. And they are going to be sorry, because you're going to be able to see huge investments Huge investment successes when you get in early in Meta. Number 5, there's 5,000 coins or so. It's a little hard to tell. There's 5,000 coins or so in all of the crypto world. Only 48 of them are in Meta. Only 48. That's 1 out of 100. But listen carefully. This is the middle of November. On November 1st, when I started my YouTube channel, there were 41 coins in Meta. A couple days after Mark Zuckerberg made his big famous Facebook Meta announcement, 41 has gone up to 48. That's 20% increase in a half a month. 20% increase in half a month. At that rate, there could be 1,000 coins in Meta in 1 year by November of next year. Wow, it is the fastest growing section of the crypto world. And you're hearing about it now. You're hearing about it early. You're hearing about it before other people have any idea what the heck it is. Number 4 is there's no Meta coin in the top 10. There's not a single Meta coin in the top 10. The biggest Meta coin is called Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity, and it's way down at 24th. Well, with all the hype from Facebook, with all the hype that's going on, when more and more people learn about it, with ATMs springing up everywhere, there is going to be a Meta coin in the top 10. And if you hold it, you will have gained a huge profit. Number 3, Facebook Meta is investing billions of dollars a year to wildly increase your awareness of Meta and encourage your participation in Facebook's metaverse. Billions of dollars a year. With billions of dollars a year and already 1 or 2 billion subscribers to Facebook, or I guess I should call it Meta now, with all that power and all that money and all those people already members of Facebook, there's going to be a vast increase in everybody's awareness of what the heck Meta is over the next year. And when that happens, the number of investors in Meta coins can be expected to skyrocket. You're getting in early. Number two, we're almost finished. The Winklevoss twins, that's W-I-N-K, like wink, E-L-V-O-S-S. The Winklevoss twins became famous because they both became billionaires investing in Bitcoin. This month, they opened $100 million fund. That's 1/10 of $1 billion fund, and they're investing only in Meta. That alone, that's a new $100 million that is going to be pumped into current and future Meta coins, which is going to pump them up. And number one, not out of 10, number 1 out of 20 is nowadays, when you look on TV at the financial news, where they show the exchange rate. So they'll show US dollars worth this, the Canadian dollars worth this, the euros worth this, pound sterling is worth this. They now also show at the bottom what Bitcoin is worth. And that is the top 20. I am the Meta Man, reminding you that although you might find this exciting, and although it seems pretty clear to me that Meta coins are going to explode, I am not a financial advisor. I can't give you financial advice. I am not giving you financial advice. I can only give you entertainment and education. And if you get excited about investing in a Meta coin, make sure you get your own independent financial advice. Thank you. Meta Man signing off.